Okay, Virgo. So as far as your expectations, hopes, what's going on with you with love in the month of August, we have the beautiful Temperance card. Beautiful card. I love this. This feminine energy. I love this. This feminine energy, and she is balanced. She has her gorgeous wings. She has the rainbow. Her emotions are, flowing back and forth, one to the other. This is about, after the trauma and the upset that you have been through with love, this is about bringing a wonderful and much needed, relief from that suffering. The pain that you have gone through in relationship has done its job. It's cleared away what needed to be cleared, the weeds in the garden. You have torn down what no longer serves you. And you're now in a better position, Virgo, to deal with your life in a realistic way. Your mind has become decluttered from the past, and there's a sense of calm after the storm. And this month, in my opinion, for you is about settling. You're settling, you're rebalancing your energies, and you're clearing away, and you're becoming in tune with your spiritual purpose and your calling. And honestly, I feel that you've had to learn to self-soothe, Virgo. I mean, this is someone that is self-sufficient. This is someone that is, has had trouble, has had pain in relationship, but has learned through experience how to kind of pour oil over wounds, over sadness, and learning to see the bigger picture, calling on God, and higher self, angels, to really come to grips, come to terms with the situation. I love this card because it is associated with the Archangel Raphael, who's all about healing. So Virgo, this is all about healing taking place in your life, in your love life, in your relationships. Healing is either taking place or you're realizing that this is about, there's a need for you to heal. And I do feel that in love and relationship, you're pacing yourself. Some of you may be starting to tread out more slowly again. You're stepping out. You are willing to kind of open yourself up more if you're in a relationship or if you're looking to be in a relationship. But this is about moderation, and this is about pacing oneself. You're not about instant gratification in this energy. You know that you know who you are now, you know what you're looking for, and you're not about to jeopardize that by doing like a quick fix or just jumping into something because it feels good in the moment. I do feel that a lot of you have matured. There's like a halo around your head. You've really gained a lot of wisdom as far as what you want in relationship and what serves you and what does not. This is kind of not really about, it's not a very active card. This is about you kind of being content to sit in your surroundings. I honestly just feel like you are relaxing, Virgo. Like you're finally at a place where you're not so entrenched in these emotional dramas or upsets in your relationship. And you're just kind of stopping and allowing and observing and enjoying the beauty around you. You're continuing this path of learning about what your balance, your equilibrium, your harmony, and what moderation looks like for you. Not too much of one thing, not too little. And you're willing to not go too fast or too slow if you are dating or if you are in a relationship. Some of you, this is the sign of Sagittarius, or it can be a fire energy. So some of you may be interested in an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That could be a possibility. But there is a lot of divine favor surrounding you right now, Virgo. And this energy has helped you survive whatever you have gone through or are going through. The other thing I feel that you're doing, Virgo, this month, because I feel like this is kind of a powerful reading for you, is forgiveness. I feel that you're learning to forgive those who brought you pain. And even though this has been difficult, you're seeing the big picture and the reason for this. If God forgives us, we have to forgive others. I mean, I think there's a verse in the Bible that talks about, like, if you don't forgive others of their sins, God can't forgive you. So even if whatever this person has done has been horrible, you realize, you see the bigger picture. You know that in order to usher that freedom, healing, and forgiveness in your life, you also have to forgive others. And it really takes a lot of time to realize that after this situation, it was really a blessing in disguise. So I do feel like you're starting to embrace that and you're starting to let go and accept that freedom now. So it's a really beautiful month for you. Some of you might be embarking in a relationship where it is going to be more about harmony and balance and mutual respect. Like you're going to find someone that you can find the right amount of respect and love, and that both of you this time are going to know exactly what it takes to make a relationship work. So this is a more mature relationship, it's full of understanding, and it also has a strong sense of purpose and direction. So there is a strong spiritual connection or karmic link if you are in a relationship or if you're thinking about this person. It's almost like old souls reuniting. Could be a twin flame. And then lastly, for some of you, it's about a relationship that has survived a really rough time and you've come through stronger and wiser and more peaceful as a result. Wow, this is such a beautiful reading, Virgo. I'm excited for you this month. Okay, the challenge. We have the Three of Swords, but it's in the reverse. So the challenge is, you know, and this is general, but I do feel that a lot of Virgos have had a painful relationship, because when the Three of Swords is in the upright, I mean, this is about like betrayal, you know, just infidelity, just having your heart crushed and broken. So now that it's in the reverse, that's a very positive sign. This is again about healing. You're healing from this trauma, whatever this was that just shook your world apart. I mean, just destroyed it. You're now opening up. You're now sharing, and there's going to be not as much repressing these emotions. You're going to be able to talk about it. There's going to be a release of suppressing these memories. There still can be, since this is in the challenge position, there still is a little mental confusion here. We have swords. So some of you could be dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, and you might be confused about the situation still. The challenge is to a refusal to let go of the pain in the past. But I do feel that the worst is nearly over. The storm is passing. You're learning how to come to a compromise. This can talk about a reconciliation with somebody. But the heart and the pain is reversing and the swords are beginning to fall out. And this is going to start allowing much needed healing to take place. The obstacle or the challenge is through communication and also compromising with another. A situation that was unhappy could also have the potential of turning around. So some of you, even though you're doing this internal spiritual work, there still is a feeling here of loneliness and just being cut off. Maybe you're really feeling your higher calling and your higher purpose. And so because of that, you feel kind of like you're different from the crowd. Some of you are going to be opening the door to communication with someone that maybe you were warring with in the past, because this is a strong card of reconciliation. So maybe the battle that's been going on between you for a long time, there will be a new door of communication to finally open. And this is going to allow either side to start being honest and compromise and come to an understanding. So it's about, the challenge is going to be communicating your needs, your likes and your dislikes, and to do that while letting go of the past and not holding on to the pain of the past. Because if you're trying to move past it, there's going to be a temptation to hold on to that hurt. For others of you, if you are in a relationship and you are trying to kind of get to smoother waters, the challenge could be kind of unexpressed grief or pain from the past. And this could be causing you problems in your current relationship. So some of you are having to, you know, there's unresolved issues that are affecting the relationship that you're in or pursuing. So if you have been badly hurt in the past, Virgo, and this has not been dealt with, you might want to avoid a relationship because you don't want to draw further pain and disappointment to yourself. And the universe is saying, you know, the worst is over, and you have to understand that not every relationship is going to, you know, result in your extreme pain and hurt. You have to learn to trust again and to open your heart and speak about your concerns. So even though I feel that things are easing for you, Virgo, through the end of this month, we have the Four of Cups as the result or the outcome or the realization. So here you are. And honestly, I get that you still need this healing. You're in this green, you know, this green tree, this green environment. Your emotions are out here and your head is down. You really don't want to be bothered by anyone else right now, Virgo. I feel like this is a time where you still want to be alone with yourself and your thoughts. It represents a time when, you know, maybe you're being asked for dates. Maybe your partner wants to go out with you. But you're just in this place where you're kind of in another world, and you might be hard to reach for the moment, but honestly, this is what you're preferring. You are really still trying to get to the root of what you need now and where you want to go. And you know that things are looking up. You know that, you have many cups, but you're pinpointing, you're trying to pinpoint what's bothering you and what you're really desiring. There is a feeling of kind of being bored and just not caring, just like, whatever, I don't even care anymore. Like, you're not dwelling so much in the pain, but you're kind of apathetic. You're not necessarily aggressive and, really passionate about love either. And a lot of you, I feel like this is more going to be your energy where you could withdraw yourself from someone physically, emotionally, mentally. You're emotionally cold and you're just distant. And it could be you or your partner, but this also can show that even though you're kind of lost in your own thoughts, there's a new offer coming into you. There's a hand being offered to you with this beautiful full cup of emotion. So if you are single, it's like there is potential romance that maybe you're unaware of. So as you're in this time of healing, Virgo, there are opportunities for you. You may or may not be interested in them right now because you're still trying to kind of gain your own balance and equilibrium. But I do feel a new offer coming into you as far as love and romance. It could be a water sign, so a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But regardless, it's just going to be up to you if you're ready for that, if you're really ready to embrace it. If you're in a relationship, your partner might be reaching out to you, trying to kind of revive the situation again. So I do feel that you are moving forward, Virgo. You definitely are healing. You're still trying to figure it all out. You're still trying to figure out what you want and where you want to go from here.